It did all of us a solid.
Yeah,
It did not do Maria a solid.
No, it specifically did me a liquid because I pissed myself when you killed all my creatures.
I want to add did me
Did
a liquid to my everyday vernacular from now on.
Look, I will hold you to that. I will ask you that question.
Friends, and welcome to another episode of Commander Arcade.
This week, we are playing with decks mana value 1 through 4. You're like, what? Every deck has cards with mana value 1, 2, 3, and 4 in them. But no, that's not what we mean. We're playing decks that have just mana value 1 cards.
Yes.
Decks that have just mana value 2.
Only 2.
Just mana value 3, and just mana value 4.
4.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a really neat restriction. Judge Rob built all of these decks for us, and we can't wait for you to see them.
By the way, Judge Rob, of course, will be joining us today, as will Judge Erick, to give these decks a spin.
If you want to support Commander Arcade and everything that we do and get some really cool benefits, check us out at patreon.com/GLHFmagic.
That's right. You can get the tokens for this episode by being a $10 a month or more patron. That's the influencer level or above. We give out those tokens, and they are, of course, spectacular.
Yeah, check us out, patreon.com/GLHFmagic. We're also so excited to announce brand new sponsor of the show, Dragon Shield. We're so excited, we're giving away a bunch of Dragon Shield sleeves. To win, all you need to do is comment below this video with your favorite moment from the episode and we'll draw a winner. And if you want to buy anything from Dragon Shield, which you should definitely do, click the link below the video to buy whatever you want. It's our affiliate link, and enter code GLHF at checkout for 5% off. Now it's time to answer the question once and for all, what is the best mana value in Magic?
All right, Maria, let's go get crushed.
We're number 1. We're number 1. That's right, I'm playing Mana Value 1, starring my great friend, Rhys the Redeemed. This little elf makes more elf friends, and then he makes double elf friends. I love him so much, the deck is awesome. Don't think it's not powerful because it's just 1 mana, because we've got a lot of X spells, we got a lot of really cool lands, and we got a lot of equipment to make our little 1/1s really formidable opponents. Also, I got this excuse to get this great We're number 1 foam finger, and you better believe I'm gonna annoy people with it throughout the game.
Mana value 2. Well, kind of. Because a big chunk of the deck is actually X2. So I'm going to be spending my mana to draw cards, to do damage to target permanents or players, to set up board states so that I can spend all of the mana in the game to kill everyone at the table all at once. Or so I hope. So let's see if I can get those land drops.
Today I'm playing Toluz, mana value 3. Toluz Clever Conductor lets me discard lots of cards, tuck them under Toluz, and then get them all back, which lets me redo my channel effects, cycle multiple times, do all sorts of fun stuff with that. I also get the chance to get in there with Toluz. I've got lots of swords, I've got other things that make Toluz hard to kill, hard to block, so that I can maybe kill somebody with that Clever Conductor.
Hey everyone, I'm playing Kanaios and Tiro of Miletus. I am so excited because I get to draw more cards and I get to play more lands, which means I get to play more spells. And who doesn't love drawing cards and playing lands and playing spells? And I'm so nice, and these kings are so benevolent that everyone gets to play lands or draw cards. What a nice person I am. I'm so well known for being nice, right?
Good job, Rob. Give me a high 5 for going first. Yeah, a high 1.
I think it's a high 1.
Good job.
I'm gonna draw a card,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna play this watery gravy. Go ahead.
I'm going to play the Steam Vents tapped. Go ahead.
I'm gonna play a forest, and I'm gonna cast my commander.
Amazing.
Can you believe it? It's Rhys the Redeemed. He's a little 1/1. He's an elf warrior. I can pay 2 and a Celestia mana to make a 1/1 green and white elf warrior creature token, or I can pay 4 Celestia. That's 6 mana, and tap for each creature token you control. Put a token into play that's a copy of that creature.
All right, here I go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna play this Spara's Headquarters. Go ahead.
All right. I am gonna play Nimbus Maze which is the fastiest of lands. It can tap for white because I have an island.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'm going to play this Ferris Lake, which can filter into blue-red, which I'm going to use to cast my commander, Nin the Pain Artist. Nin the Pain Artist is a 1/1 that has an activated ability of X blue-red. Tap. Nin the Pain Artist deals X damage to target creature, and that creature's controller draws X cards.
Interesting.
Yes.
I'm going to play a very cool land in this deck. That's right, it's Gaia's Cradle.
Oh, wow.
Don't even have to go find it, my friends.
It looks like basic forest to me right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, accurate. But what about now?
Okay, now
Oh no.
now it's not a basic forest anymore.
I've got a Llanowar Elves out now, buddy. So this taps for 2. Broken. I'm going to tap it as well to put out a Stoneforge Masterwork, which is equipment that says equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it. I can't do anything else with that other 1 mana, so I guess I'll attack with Rhys. Well, I can.
All right.
Megan, I'm going to attack you with Rhys.
I take 1.
Take 1,
Commander
buddy.
damage?
Oh, that's
Commander
right.
damage.
Wow, it is commander damage.
Yes.
I have been damaged for 1.
That's real. You got a bunch of equipment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. I could one-shot somebody.
All right, there we go. My single point of commander damage.
Very cute.
Very cute. For now.
For now.
All right. Interesting. Okay. I am going to play this Scattered Groves tapped. Go ahead.
On your end step, I'm going to cycle this Neutralize.
Oh.
Draw a card.
All right.
Need something to do with 2 mana.
Interesting.
And
Cycling is a nice thing to do.
That's why they made that one French race.
What?
The Tour de France?
Okay.
right.
I took me a moment to go in my head to France to see where the bikes were.
Y'all ever been to France to see where the bikes are? Sorry, Rob, take your turn.
that's fine. I'm going to play Takenuma, Abandoned Mire. And then I'm going to tap 3 mana. I'm going to cast Toluz, Clever Conductor, my commander. So when Toluz enters the battlefield, it connives. So I'm going to draw a card, and I'm going to discard a card. The card that I'm going to discard is going to be Stronghold Machinist.
Oh.
And whenever I discard 1 or more cards, exile them from my graveyard, which basically they're going to get tucked under Toluz. And when Toluz dies, I put the cards exiled with it into their owner's hand.
Wow.
And whenever you connive a non-land, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on the creature.
All right.
And then I drew my card for that. Yep, go ahead.
All right.
Come on, 2, let's see what you got.
Probably something that costs 2. Let's play this Phantasmal Image as a copy of Toluz.
Oh, spicy.
Wow,
Can
Rob,
I?
does that make
I'm
you
going
mad?
to draw.
No. I want everybody to have trains. Trains are good. Why would I argue
Oh,
with somebody
that's
else adding
nice.
public transit?
What do you mean trains?
Toulouse is a conductor.
Yeah, train conductor.
Oh, cute.
Now
Yeah.
Rob has public transit and Erick's board has public transit.
Yep.
Yours has elves and mine has just a lot of nice land.
I'm going to put an
Potential.
island.
Yeah.
I'm going to not get a +1/+1 counter. Then I will play this Is It Boilerworks and pick up this Ferris Lake. And pass turn.
Ooh, well, that's kind of fun. Okay, well, let's kick things off with our good old friend Windbrisk Heights. It has Hideaway, so I'm going to look at the top 4 cards and put 1 behind it. And then later in the game, I can pay white and tap, and I can play the removed card without paying its mana cost if I attack with 3 or more creatures this turn, which seems like a likely thing I might do.
Yeah.
These ones are going to go on the bottom of my library. Was it supposed to be random? Who can say?
It's like a little conductor hat for the copy.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I have 3 mana to spend, so I'll spend 1 of it to cast Pip-Boy 3000.
Ooh.
Wow.
This is kind of a fun new card here. Whenever equipped creature attacks, choose 1. I can draw a card, then discard a card, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature, or untap 2 target lands, equip cost of 2. Go ahead, Megan.
I'm going to go ahead and cycle this Tranquil Thicket. Goodbye. I'm going to play this Plains and pass the turn.
Fair enough. I'm going to play a High Market, which is a land that taps for colorless, and I can tap and sacrifice a creature to gain 1 life.
Oh, okay.
It seems marginal, but it lets me send Toluz to the graveyard when they would go somewhere else.
Uh-oh. Rob has the interest of sending someone to the graveyard.
I'm going to cast Faith of the Devoted, which is an enchantment that says whenever I cycle or discard a card, I may pay 1 mana. If I do, each opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life.
What?
I remember this card.
And then I should attack. You're the most permanent, so I'm going to attack you, Maria.
But I'm just a little elf.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm taking how many?
4.
4?
It's
Rude.
Toluz damage, so.
4 Toluz damage down to 36, making it some commander
Go
damage.
ahead, Erick.
Yeah,
Sharpie
there
B.
you go.
I'm going to play and equip Empiroplate.
Oh.
Empiroplate says equip creature gets +1/+1 for each card in my hand.
How many cards are in your hand?
6.
Wow, so it's a 7/7?
It is.
Very chill. Very
Yeah.
fine.
Rob,
Very
I'm
normal.
going to attack you for 7.
Okay.
Wow,
So
huge
Like,
it's
I-
your own turn for commander
I got
damage.
it. Yep.
I'm going to make an elf at the end of your turn. Could someone create me an elf,
yeah.
please?
I got you.
Fabulous. And I'll untap. I'm going to play Urza's Mine as my land for turn. Oh, that's right. We got Tron in here, baby. Gaia's Cradle is going to tap for 3. I'm going to use 2 of that mana to attach Pip-Boy 3000 onto my Llanowar. Well, how do you say this? Llanowar elf.
Llanowar.
You're the one who knows Welsh. Why would you expect us to know how to pronounce
don't
this
know.
word?
In that case, it'd be pronounced Llanowar. So I don't know if you want me to go around saying that the whole time.
Fair.
Okay, yeah. So because you attacked me, Rob, I'm going to attack you back with my Llanowar elf. I'm
All right,
going to
that taps.
choose to check map to untap Gaia's Cradle and my forest. There we
Yep.
go. So you are taking 1, 2,
3. Yep.
let's play this card, Wetland Wayfarer.
Weathered Wayfarer?
Weathered Wayfarer, thank you. I can pay a white to tap and search my library for a land, reveal it and put it into my hand, then shuffle my library. Play this ability only if opponent controls more lands than me.
That is a fun way to find Gaia's Cradle if you don't already have it.
I mean, yeah.
It lets you hook
Or
up the Urza Tron.
my
Yeah.
Tron.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Yep.
I kind of want to do that. And then I'm going to play this Bloodforged Axe, which is
Oh, yeah.
a pretty cool equipment that gives +2/+0. Whenever an equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, I make a token that's a copy of Bloodforged Battle Axe, equip cost of 2.
Oh.
Heck yeah.
Pretty sick.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. I am going to go ahead and, you know what? Right now, I'm just going to draw. Just going to draw like
It's your
normal.
big turn, Megan.
All right. Well, yeah, my big turn. I am going to spend it casting this Migration Path.
Ooh.
Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle your
I wonder
library.
what you're going to get.
It's definitely going to be 2 mountains, which I have none of. There we go.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
That's my turn. Go ahead.
2/3 of the mountains in your library are on the battlefield.
Oh, that's very exciting.
I am going to play Fetid Pools tapped, and I need to block Nin. Go.
Do you need to block Nin?
I don't strictly need to, but it would be nice.
You could take one more hit from Nin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this
And
mountain.
the Imperial Plate is something else.
That's true. You know, like, I'm just imagining what I would do if I was a paint artist. I've never been one.
Well, I feel like tattoo artists are paint
Oh,
artists.
that's true.
Yeah,
but
like-
I only go to, I pay
Oh, you
paint artists.
serve the paint artist.
Yes.
Got it.
I'm actually gonna pass. Go ahead.
Ooh.
No Toluz
Interesting.
attacks, no Nin activations, no spells.
All right.
All right, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make an elf.
All right, I got you.
Thanks, Rhys. I love this elf on the shelf you made me before.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you recognize it as an
should
elf on the
call it
shelf.
out,
A
yeah.
cursed
Yeah.
toy for children.
It teaches you to respect the NSA.
Remember, kids, you don't have to respect the NSA.
It's true.
I'm going to play Yavimaya Hollow as my land for turn. It lets me pay
Oh.
green to regenerate a target creature, which I think is really good. Otherwise, it taps for colorless. So I could make a boatload of mana this turn, because Gaia's Cradle now taps for, well, that's not an elf.
5.
1,
Guy's
2,
Cradle
4.
doesn't care about elves.
Oh, it
Guy's
doesn't?
Cradle
It's
cares
just
about
creatures? Sick.
The card is unreasonable.
Taps for 5 now?
I've got you a Keebler elf.
Oh, thank you. He's so cute. Look at him and his cookie. That cookie's as big as him.
Well, yeah, they're like really tiny and they live in trees.
Elf facts. All right, so what I can do now is
I'm going to attach my Bloodforged Battle Axe onto my Llanowar Elf. So I'll tap 2 mana for that, which is going to be my Gaia's Cradle, which does tap for 5, you say?
Yeah, sure does.
All right, get on there, Battle Axe. The old Battle Axe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I spent 1 to put the Battle Axe on here.
Two to put it on.
2 to put it on,
Two of
excuse
your
me.
5.
And
So you have
now
3 left?
I'll tap Rhys again with the other 3
Yeah.
to make another elf. Oh,
Yeah.
fabulous. The population grows.
And now it's a 7/5.
7/5. Sick. How big is your guy?
Toluz is a 4/2.
Oh,
7/7.
gross. Well, I feel like you're up to some shenanigans, Eric, and I often regret it if I don't attack you early.
If I have an instant speed way to draw more cards,
Well, yeah, that's
You'll have a
that is
really
true.
bad
That
time.
is true. That's a good point. You make a good
Well, you
case.
do have an instant speed. You can just activate Nin.
yeah, but Nin would still die.
Yeah.
It's a great point. So, Rob, I'll attack you with my Llanowar Elf. How about that?
Wow.
I am going to pay
No.
white and 1. Sorry, you have a Pip Boy when you attack.
Yes,
You get to
sorry.
tap up to 2 lanes.
So my Pip-Boy is going
Or-
to happen.
You could do any one of the modes. So
I think I'm going to draw and discard.
sure.
All right, I got you a Mall Santa.
I suppose he's a jolly old elf.
It's true.
I'll discard a forest.
Seems great.
Do we all feel in agreement that we need to do something about the elf situation?
Probably.
Okay. I just want to say I can help with that next turn if you allow me to help with it.
God dang it.
I'm going to channel Touch the Spirit Realm. So I discard this, and I'm going to exile target artifact or creature. I'll return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. I'm actually just going to get the elf proper to make all the equipment fall off.
Sure. All right.
And that gets chucked under Toluz. And then Faith of the Devoted triggers, so I'm going to pay 1 to have, I'm going to gain 2, and you each are going to lose 2.
Wow. Ouch.
Rude. He just got flickered from existence and all his stuff fell off. I think I want to activate my Wetland Wayfarer. Wait, Weathered Wayfarer.
Weathered Wayfarer.
Why do I want to call that thing Wetland Wayfarer?
It's possible it has wayfared to a wetland.
It's not even blue. I can activate this now because Megan has more lands than I do. I'm gonna go look for Tron and I will pass the turn to Megan.
All right. Here
Does
we
everything
go.
cost 2 to equip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm going to play this Myriad Landscape. ETB is tapped. But it will do nice things for me later. And then, okay, look, I'm sorry. You all, you'll get a little bit of crossfire from this, and I'm sorry. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I'm going to Bright Flame this Rhys.
What? What's happening? I'm just over here looking for
2.
Tron.
I'm going to deal 2 damage to Rhys, and then 2 damage to every creature that shares a color with it.
Rhys! And
This
your
will also
sons!
kill both Toluz.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
Well, I'm going to sacrifice this to lose to high mark.
12. Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
I'm going to gain 12.
I'm going to save one of my creatures though.
14.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 permanents there and 1.
Yep.
Yep.
2 more. All right.
I'm going to regenerate somebody with my Yavimaya Hollow.
Yeah.
Okay?
Whomst.
Shall I regenerate? Let's
Yeah.
regenerate Reese
Okay.
himself.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
I
Everybody
gain a
else is
life from
dying?
high market.
It seems reasonable.
Thank you.
I'm going to put these 2
Couldn't
cards
let
in my
that hang
hand.
out there.
Yep.
I got my island back as well.
Yeah.
He was truly redeemed, you know what I mean?
Literally.
Bright Flame is such a weird wrath effect.
Do you know what? It really did me a solid. It did all of us a solid.
Yeah. No,
Everyone, it did not do Maria a solid.
No, it specifically did me a liquid because I pissed myself when you kill all my creatures.
Is this a normal...
I want to add did me
Did
a
me a
liquid to my everyday vernacular from now on.
Look, I will hold you to that. If you, I will ask you that question in front of other people.
Eric, that's going to really conflict with my need to forget it ever happened.
Look, there are 2 reactions when someone says something absurd.
I remember it
you're not
forever or
wrong.
forget it immediately.
Yep.
Oh, God, the things I say on this show.
Sorry, go ahead, Rob.
That's perfectly fine.
Ooh, this is a good land, too, though.
Maria's still.
Oh.
Maria's just spending forever searching for this
I'm just
land.
looking for lands.
I'm going to play Ardarkar Wastes as land for turn.
All right.
I'm going to spend white and 2. I'm going to cast Spirit Karen. Whenever a player discards a card from their hand, I may pay white. If I do, put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield.
What's the name of this card?
Spirit Karen.
It's representative of all the ladies who died yelling at a Target associate.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Am I pronouncing it wrong?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's a Cairn.
Yeah, I think it's a Cairn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair. I don't especially want to cast any of these spells, but I'm going to cast Stronghold Machinist, which has blue tap, discard a card from my hand, counter target non-creature spell.
Rude.
I'm not
It doesn't
about,
counter commanders, it only counters interaction.
I'm not about that.
All
I'm
right,
going to
fair
counter
enough.
that unless you pay 3.
My emotions.
Take 3.
Oh.
I like casting non-creature spells.
I guess go.
Everybody, I decided not to find Tron since I lost my creature that lets me go find Tron.
Okay.
So instead I went and found a War Room.
Oh.
Just FYI.
All right.
That's how you dig out. Yep.
Yeah.
It's important. There's no fighting in the war room. I drew my card for turn.
Yeah.
I'm
You had
going
slim
to
pickings
play
to get to that war room, right?
an
Yeah.
island. All right. I'm going to cast like this. Search for Escanta.
Oh.
Search for Escanta is a legendary enchantment that says at the beginning of my upkeep, I can look at the top card of my library. I can choose to put it in my graveyard. Then, if there are 7 or more cards in my graveyard, I can flip it into Escanta the Sunken Ruin, which is a land that can let me dig for spells.
That seems pretty dangerous in your hands.
I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
I'm so convinced. I'm really convinced, Eric.
I think it got routed to Surveil, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
'cause
think
it
so.
is Surveil.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
surveils.
Surveil
yeah.
one.
Ooh. Let's play that War Room that I just went and got. I think something I might want to do here is tap my forest.
Wow, all right.
No,
Go wild.
A bold claim. Go off, child, and cast Nature's Claim on your weird plate thing.
oh, I'm so in. This is great.
All right.
That sucks.
I did something good in a game of Commander.
I can't even shoot. Now, you could have been really bad to me and like done it in response to me activating.
No, this is fine.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
this
a
is
good
still
point.
pretty good though. This sucks.
I did something okay in a game of Commander.
You can respond by ninning the Rhys.
But that gives her a card.
Give me card, Eric. Mama hungry.
Wow, another thing I need to excise from my memory.
I hate myself. Ah.
Actually, do you know what? This one I want to remember so that I can say to everyone, y'all remember that time that Maria said, Mama hungry?
Oh my god.
What? You destroy my plate.
Yes.
Do you gain
But
full
I
life?
gain 4 life.
Okay, boo.
Oof.
Good grief. I guess I just have to keep reesing myself into oblivion here now. Because I can't even Windbrisk Heights anymore. All my dudes are dead. I need to leave up 3 mana. Gaia's Cradle only taps for 1. I'm going to attach this Pip-Boy onto Rhys.
All right.
And Rhys can attack, but he's not going to. Can you believe it? The restraint I'm showing is truly
Oh, the restraint.
masterful.
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to untap and draw for turn. Okay. And then it's time for our friends, you know?
Okay.
I'm so excited for us to all hang out with them now. All of our friends are going to hang out. Kinos and Tiro of Miletus, 2/8. I love that toughness.
Such a butt.
Such a butt. Oh, they got butt.
Oh,
for
they got
days.
butt.
Anyways, at the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Each player may put a land card from their hand onto the battlefield. Then each opponent who didn't draws a card. Look at how nice I am.
Yeah.
I'm so nice. And then I'm gonna use this other 2 mana to sacrifice this Myriad Landscape and search your library for up to 2 basic land cards that share a land type. Put them onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle your library. So I'm gonna go get 2 islands.
I gotta say, you mentioned we're gonna hang out with them, and truly, of all the characters in Magic, which ones would you want to hang out with?
I
think
would want
they're
to hang out with them.
Really
They're
high
like-
on the
Kings
list.
are very high on the list.
Yeah, they're pretty high up there.
I bet they throw a great Greek feast with a great Greek salad, some feta on that.
Oh yeah. They, everyone loves a little feta.
Absolutely.
All right, and then I'm going to, we're going to go to my end step. I will draw a card. And now each player may put a land card from their hand onto the battlefield, then each opponent who didn't draws a card.
So basically everybody gets the choice, land or card.
Yes, you
I
can
choose
either
card.
put a land
I choose
or a
land.
card.
I choose card.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Rob.
Draw my card for turn. I'm going to play Command Tower as land for turn. I'm going to play Toluz Clever Conductor. I'm going to connive.
All right.
Draw a card. I will discard Astral Drift.
Oh.
What's that do?
It lets, when I cycle something, it flickers something.
Okay.
Or I can cycle it to flicker something. But it's not getting cast. It's getting tucked under Toluz to come back later.
That sounds like a nice time.
It's a good time. I don't know if you ever played cycling decks back in the day.
Are you making a Karen?
Or am I draining everybody? I think I'm going to make a Karen. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yes. All right.
And then pass the turn.
All right. Do I have Nin shoot themselves for cards? Oh, I probably have to. All right, Nin is going to shoot themselves so I can draw
Wow.
3.
Brutal.
Sorry, Nin. 1, 2,
As
3.
requested by our sound friend, there's a little, there's a little moonshine spirit.
Oh, that's very cute.
That's a very good spirit.
I am going to surveil with Search for Escanta. Definitely don't want to bin that. I will draw it for turn. Let's play land for turn. I'm going to play Reliquary Tower. I have no maximum hand size.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Well.
Cheating,
Well.
but fine.
Look.
Cheating but fine, and the answer is look. All right.
All right, I'm going to play Thematic Compass. Thematic Compass lets me search my deck for lands for 3 mana, or if I have 7 or more lands, it'll flip into a Maze of Ith. And then I'm going to pay 6 mana to cast Stolen by the Fae. I'm going to return target creature with mana value X to its owner's hand,
No.
and then I will make 4 1/1 blue fairy tokens.
Holy cow. That was rude, Eric.
It was deeply rude.
How
I mean,
do
I
you-
didn't look. I didn't destroy the permanent that I interacted
How
with.
do you feel? How do
How do
I
you
feel?
sleep at
How do
Hey,
you
who knows?
sleep at night?
Maybe I protected your creature from a board wipe in the mana value 1 deck.
Tell me more about how that happened.
I'm going to transform this on my end.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm going to untap. Not on your end step, but in fact after it. Draw. Okay, for my land for turn, I'm going to play a Lotus Veil. So when it comes into play, I have to sacrifice 2 untapped lands or bury this thing. So I'll take out my mine and my forest. Now I can never get Tron.
Oh,
Rest in peace, Tron.
But I wasn't ever going to get it anyway now without my friend.
They're fairy rogues, right, Eric?
They are.
Oh wait, sorry. On your end step, I made a
just
elf.
fairies.
I forgot about that.
Yep, I got you. Oh,
It's okay.
Yep, we
Ho,
got him over
ho,
there.
ho.
There he comes. Santa Elf is back. I love his weird little stick chair. His butt must be very sore after sitting in that all day.
The mall didn't have great chairs available.
Man, they put Santa in a stick chair.
Let's attach some equipment. Gaia's Cradle taps for 2. Hooray! I'm going to put a Bloodforged Battle Axe on Rhys. Why do I always put this on my commanders? Because they're the only ones who ever survive until the next turn to be able to attack somebody.
But you want to tap him to make elf?
I know. That's why I shouldn't.
one here.
But he can't attack. Oh,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
you,
he
play-
can.
you made it on my end
I
step.
can. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
He's going over there. And then we're gonna pay. We have 3 mana here. We're gonna send Pip-Boy on over to the elf. Okay. I have 2 more mana, and I'll pay another 1 with this Windburst Heights to put Stoneforge Masterwork on this elf. Okay.
Okay.
We've done it. I don't think I have enough mana now though to make Rhys do anything. But I can regenerate somebody, so that's something at least. Elf coming in to attack. He's kind of big.
You could give it a +1/+1 counter too.
I could. That is.
Or you could
very true.
untap and get 1,000,000 mana.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could untap this.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good plan, Eric.
Yum.
Elf is coming to town. The jolly little elf is attacking Meghan.
Yeah. For 4?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, choose your Pip-Boy.
Yeah, Pip-Boy's gonna untap my Lotus Veil
All right.
And?
and my Gaia's Cradle.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's right. I always forget. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Sick. I have to pass. Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to untap. draw my card for turn. And then, look. I just want to remind you that I didn't make this deck. Rob.
It's
Oh,
probably
no.
my fault.
Megan's gonna do something horrible
Rob's
again.
fault. It's not horrible. I just have my commander bounced. I'm gonna play a Wilderness Reclamation at the beginning of your end step on top all lands you control.
I would like to Fierce Guardianship that.
Oh!
You apologized for this. How could you feel bad about me countering it?
I didn't know Fierce Guardianship was a thing you were allowed to do.
So this is, if I control a commander, which I do, I can cast this without paying its mana cost, counter target non-creature spell.
Sick. Jeez.
Well, okay, fine.
I just don't want you doubling all your mana.
The wilderness will not be
I
reclaimed.
don't understand, but all right, I'm gonna play
the
these
kings.
kings.
The boys are back.
The boys are back in town. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and we'll go to my end step. I will draw a card.
I will make a land.
I will make a land.
I'll draw a card.
I need to discard to hand size because someone made it so that I can't actually. Well, I would have been the same.
Oh wait, I got a copy of Bloodforged Battle Axe.
You sure?
Oh yeah,
I got
you
you.
did.
absolutely
I
did.
forgot about that.
Hope one never
Okay,
cooking it.
not that. Do you know what? I feel like I'm gonna discard Umbilicus, even though this card's name really makes me laugh quite hard.
Yeah. It's the tether that kept them connected to reality when they were
Yes.
exploring outside of time and space.
Oh, that's nice for them.
You
all right.
discarded a card. I'm going to make a Spirit Cairn.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Well,
That's why I made a land.
All right, Rob, it's your turn. I'm making this spirit.
I'll draw my card for turn.
Can't believe you fierce guardianshipped me.
I'm
I'm
it
never
felt
gonna forget
really
that.
Good.
You will forget what Maria was saying, but you will not forget this.
No.
I don't know what I want else out of life besides like stopping your ability to make 8 mana.
Wow.
Well, Rob's ascended apparently.
Yeah.
He's done.
Yep.
This spirit is a definitely not poisoned glass of wine.
Noted. I attack you with the spirit.
I take one.
The turnaround on that was so quick.
Wow, brutal. Take the hit from your own poison.
And then I'm going to cast a spell.
Oh sure. As long as everyone's gonna let you.
Whisper Silk Cloak. Equipped creature is unblockable. Equipped creature has Shroud.
I want that card.
It's really good. And then I'm going to tap these two and I'm going to put it on Toluz. Maybe I should be attacking with Toluz, but I want to block. I just want
already
Shroud.
attacked.
Yeah, I know. I committed to this bit and I'm sticking to it. I didn't play a land this turn yet either, did I? So I'm going to play Caves of Koilos as a land for turn. Go ahead.
Stay ready to counter someone else's spells.
Yeah. I have all this white mana. I can make all these Karens. I can.
I have all this mana. I can make all these spirits.
Search for Azcanta trigger.
I just want to say that Megan, as somebody who counters spells as a living, you truly are dishing it out without taking it here.
Yeah.
Tell me a time in a commander game we've played that I countered a spell.
Let's think back.
I will saw it coming. That counter target spell.
I'm gonna block. Sorry, trigger Deep Sea Kraken. Yeah, I get a Kraken.
Well, I'm gonna counter spell your Kraken.
Oh.
Wow.
Sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and counter target non-creature spell.
Okay.
With Psionic Pulse.
My prediction is that there's like 3 clips from simultaneously.
I was gonna say, if you're not playing a clip
Yep.
right now.
It's happening. It's happening.
Boy, I think I should keep this card. I'm going to draw this card.
Okay.
I'm going to play this Dormant Volcano, which comes into play tapped, and I have to return an untapped mountain to my hand. And it can tap for 2 mana. I'm casting Nin.
That's nice.
Nin again. And then... I'm passing the turn.
Ooh.
Go
Well,
ahead.
Rhys is gonna make some Rhys babies. Could you? Oh, I do have an elf.
No.
I'll give my Kibler elf back, and then I'm going to also.
Keebler.
It could be a kid.
Brian is nowhere
Brian,
near this
I'm
game.
really sorry I called you an elf. I didn't mean it. You're tall. I'm going to play 3 and tap this thing to go and draw a card and take 1. That card's sick.
I think you have to take 2?
It's a lot of colors, yeah.
Oh,
right?
2?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Great. Draw. I'm gonna play a Maze of Ith for a turn.
Wow. Maria's
Oh.
lands
Oh,
are
we're maze
nice.
buddies.
Should your Wondrous Kite be untapped?
Yes.
I think it should.
He's untapped too. I love my lands are truly very cool. They all do something really, really neat in this deck, which
Yeah.
is kind of neat.
Mine make mana.
Very cute. I'm gonna play a Basilisk Collar.
Okay.
Death Touch Lifelink equipped 2, which I have enough mana since I tapped Lotus Veil to put it onto my elf.
That's a lot of stuff on that elf.
It really is.
All on his tiny little Santa. This is all in his sack, you know, because he's Santa.
Yep.
That's not weird. And then I'll tap my Gaia's Cradle for 1, 2, 3 mana
Yep.
to equip my BFBA
Yes.
onto this guy too. Wow. We boggles now, kids.
Yeah.
We boggling. And with the other 1 mana, I'm going to cast Adventuring Gear, which is another equipment, Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn, equip cost of 1. Let's attack with this elf. You know
Yeah,
what
I think
mean?
that's reasonable.
Sure.
It's huge.
Yeah.
How big is he is the real question we need to answer.
It's got death touch. So,
That's true. So, like, who cares?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it matters when you gain life.
It has like 3 toughness.
Yeah,
Nothing.
let's see.
Nothing gives toughness except for the Stoneforge Master.
Correct.
Right?
That's correct.
Yes.
3 toughness.
We got 1, 2,
1, 2, 3,
2.
4, 5, 6.
3, 4.
Additional power. Right.
So that makes it a 7/3
Yeah.
This doesn't do
with
anything.
death.
Yeah.
touch.
5, 6. Yep. 7/3 Death Touch. Nasty. Guess I'll attack Megan again.
You what? You attacked me last time.
I'm sorry, but look this. They can just block it.
All right. 1, 2,
I'm
3.
thinking.
Oh,
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm an equal opportunity jerk, I think.
All right.
I'm gonna
I'm
I'm
into
gonna
this.
channel Aganta Seed of the
No.
Empire to deal 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. I don't want you to gain a pile of life and a second Bloodforged Battle Axe, or 2 more Bloodforged Battle Axes, right? It's so many battle axes.
It's only 4 axes, Rob. What could she do with 4 axes?
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Well, I can. There's thinking I can do to save this elf's life.
Yeah, I discarded this, so I'm gonna make another Karen as well.
all right.
Yeah.
And then this gets chucked under Toluz because it got discarded. So I dealt with
Wait,
4
wait.
damage.
So is this to target attacking creature?
Yeah.
You could maze it.
I know that's what I'm
Oh
thinking.
no!
Doing. Yeah.
Mace doesn't remove from combat though, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Wait, does it?
Prevent all
Oh no, it
combat
doesn't.
damage.
No,
Mine does.
Yeah, you're,
Okay.
They're functionally distinct because if you have the ability to untap lands with an attacking creature, you can generate infinite mana with Maze.
Okay, Maria,
What?
I can save your creature.
Eric, why would you do that?
Eric, wow, that sounds really nice. Thanks.
Now the question is,
go to
why
Toulouse no matter
should
what.
I?
I'm getting a spirit no matter what.
Yeah.
Because remember, you did destroy the best card in my library.
Whoops. What do you-
Wow. So Eric, I think that you should in fact not save Maria's creature, considering that she killed the best creature in your or the best card in your library.
What do you want? What do you want in exchange?
I don't know. That's the thing. You got to offer me something.
I won't attack you for 2 turns.
Now
You
that
weren't gonna
is a
attack me
bad,
anyway.
Yeah, that's a bad deal.
What else can I possibly offer you? I can use my Maze of Ith on something that comes after you.
That's true.
But
That's
he has his
true.
own Maze of Ith.
I do, but double Maze of Ith is really good.
But for every instance, look, I think that you should drive a harder bargain. Is what I'm saying.
I like how I didn't even bargain. I was just like violence.
Yeah,
I don't.
that's true.
All right, if that lives,
Yep.
you need to go an entire round starting from my turn without using any of the equipment on that creature.
On anybody?
No, as in like you can't use the equip abilities.
What? Oh, onto a different. What are you
Yes.
trying to say?
Yeah, so I'm saying you can't attack me, whatever. You could equip them all to a different creature and be like,
Oh.
haha, betrayal or something.
I see
So
what
you
you're
can't
saying.
use the equip abilities if I save it.
Yes, I accept this deal.
All right, I'm gonna
Wow.
Touch my
I'm gonna move
finger
from combat.
with your finger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, but she doesn't get any more axes.
No axes.
so he's removed.
Yes.
Does he come back like this?
yes,
No.
he's untapped.
Does that untap it?
Yeah,
that
that untaps
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. So there he has to stay. And
But
that's,
no
That
Life
untapped your
gain.
lands, right? Or did you Pip-Boy your lands?
yeah, I was gonna Pip-Boy my
Yeah, yeah,
lands.
Yeah, so starting with my next turn, you got a whole round of no equips.
Okay.
With those
okay.
equipment.
Okay. All right. I've made this deal, and I will die on this hill. Fudge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go.
All right. I'm going to draw for turn. I am going to play this Conduit of Worlds. You may pay
Ooh.
land cards from your graveyard. Tap. Choose target non-land permanent card in your graveyard. If you haven't cast a spell this turn, you may cast that card. If you do, you can't cast additional spells this turn. Activate only as a sorcerer.
That sounds scary. I'm countering it. Disdainful stroke.
Oh my god! I've never in my days seen Megan take this much of her own medicine.
Oh. Do you know what a petard is?
Yeah. But you know what? I say once again that I have done the least countering in all of our commander games.
That might be true now.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that
I
it is.
think Eric with his 2 counter spells this game is ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I didn't build
Alright.
this deck.
It's true. That's true. Yeah, it's my fault.
Unreal.
Well, stinking well.
These petards be foisted.
All right, well, I'm going to
Foisting?
move to my end step. I'm going to draw.
I'm also going to draw. Land or draw.
I like cards.
Drop.
And then I am going to discard because I am at hand size because people keep getting in the way of my plans. Go ahead.
Everything okay, Megan?
No. Don't you even talk to me. Don't you even look at me right now.
I will, in my defense, the card was Disdainful Stroke. Rob put this
know,
in here, and it literally
specifically.
counters spells that cost 4 or
I know.
more.
Rob. Don't worry. Rob's
It's good
on
against normal commander decks.
It's true. It is very good against normal commander decks.
Rob's on the Keebler Elf naughty list.
There, Megan. There.
the Keebler elves keep it.
Yes, Rob, you're not going to be allowed to eat cookies anymore.
But cookies.
You should have thought of that before. You know, I'll talk to the
Yeah, I mean,
elves.
you're on control. I mean, if my cookie privileges are lost anyways, I'm gonna attack Maria because
okay,
I've been
that's
banned
nice.
from cookies.
What are you attacking me with here?
Toluz. Toluz is a 4-power creature that cannot be blocked and has Shroud.
Oh my. Well, if I can't block it, I guess I could Maze of If
It has Shroud.
can't.
Toluz has Shroud.
Okay, no, I can't do that.
Well,
Well,
all right.
I'll take 4.
And that is commander damage.
Yes, indeed. I'm up to 8.
8 to lose
Wait.
damage.
Now you've really done it. That one was 6.
Oh God.
So if you've taken 8 to lose damage, how much damage is it until you lose?
Until I to lose the
To
game.
lose, yes, to lose the game.
I'm gonna play this Hallowed Fountain tapped, which unlocks my Nimbus Mace's ability to tap for blue. It's very exciting. And then pass the turn.
I'm gonna surveil with Search for Azcanta. This one's going in the bin. It's a waterfront bouncer. I have 6 cards in my graveyard, so it will not flip, and then I will draw for turn. I'm gonna play a mountain. All right, then I'm going to play blue, and X equals 0 to cast Entrancing Melody, targeting this elf.
What?
Nice.
No!
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and because of our deal, you can't re-equip anything.
I've been bamboozled.
This was the most satisfactory.
Now, these equipment
bamboozling.
are still yours, but
Which means that if Eric attacks and hits somebody, you make battle axes.
it's true. It's true. I can still help you out
And
here.
you get the Pip-Boy trigger.
And I'm definitely not attacking you with them because you have a Maze of If.
I'm shook right
also
now.
has some
This will
incidents.
mostly help you.
I am
but also
absolutely
harm you.
delighted.
How dare you?
I am going to pass the turn.
I can't even. I feel I'm at a loss for words. I'll respond and make 2 elves.
There you go.
Yeah, because you have 6 mana. It gives you 2 elves.
And
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
I have 3 elves now, and no equipment. Rip. But I do.
This turn.
This
You have
turn.
adventuring.
This turn.
This turn. So my Gaia's Cradle is going to tap for 4. I'm going to spend one of those 4 to play Masterwork of Ingenuity. Wait, Ingenuity. I always say it wrong. It's not Ingenue. You may have Masterwork of Ingenuity enter the battlefield as a copy of any equipment on the battlefield. I want to copy Rob's cool thing.
You want the Whisper Silk?
Yeah, that seems
Okay,
great.
that's
Yes.
fair. Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it on Rhys. That's fine.
So now we can't target either of the commanders.
Yes.
Well,
I'll use another one of those mana to cast a Fintorn Elves here.
Sure.
The taps for mana.
All right.
I can
So
play it
that's
as
all
an
4.
I can play it as an interrupt, which is a fun thing to say about an old card. I'll tap Lotus Veil to play my Scute Mob because they're so skewed.
all right.
At the beginning of my upkeep, if I control 5 or more lands, I put 4 +1/+1 counters on my Scute Mob. I'll use 2 of that mana to equip, or 1 of that mana to equip Adventuring Gear onto this elf. since that's all I've got left in life. And let's go to combat. But I can't really attack anybody, so let's decide to not combat.
I'm gonna hook you up with some untapped lands, probably, on my
Thanks,
turn.
But she gets to
buddy.
choose.
Yeah, you can choose. You can do whatever you want with it, but I'm assuming you want to untap these.
Yeah, probably. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to untap. I'm not going to cast a spell because what's the point?
Oh, man.
Salty tears feed me.
Is this what you feel like all the time?
No, because I'm not a mean person who does mean things.
Hold on, let's think back about that.
I'm evil. I'm evil.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm going to play this World Shaper. Whenever it attacks, you may put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. When it dies, put all land cards from your graveyard onto the battlefield tapped. So, you know, that's something at least. Then I'm going to play this Azorius Chancery. And I'm going to pick up this Plains. And then we will go to my end step, where I will draw a card.
Can I respond to that
Yes.
trigger, actually?
Okay. My end step trigger happens.
Yeah. I'm going to tap Nimbus Maze and Takanuma. I'm going to cycle Splendor Mare. When I cycle it, I put a lifelink counter on target creature I control.
Okay.
So we'll make a lifelink counter here. It's just going to go on
Yeah.
one of these spirits. I discarded a card. So I'm going to trigger Spirit Cairn and Faith of the Devoted. So I'm going to drain you all for 2.
All right.
Rude.
Life link. Here's your little life link.
Ooh. It's going to go on this jug.
Oh, that jug has life link.
Yep, that jug has lifelink. And then I draw a card for cycling.
All right.
I just wanted to try to hit a land drop.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
Yep.
This trigger is now resolving. I am drawing a card.
Here's your spirit, Karen.
Hooray!
I am going to put.
I'm going to draw.
I'll draw.
I am going to put this remote isle into play.
I have all this mana, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to take a point of damage from my Arctic Wastes. And then I am going to channel Touch the Spirit Realm. I'm going to get this elf.
Nice.
My
But
boy.
I was gonna use that elf
Oh,
for
nobody's
nefarious plans.
Nobody's gonna use that
I
elf.
discarded a card, so I'm going to pay a white to make a Spirit
You
Cairn.
can have all your stuff.
And then I'm
back.
going to pay a colorless to drain you all for 2.
All right.
So I get another Spirit.
Here's all your stuff.
I'm working on it.
Yep, I'm just reminding of exactly what's happening.
Calm down, Rob.
Can we do the Kiranos and Tiro trigger yet?
Yes, we did
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Sorry.
we did.
Oh,
Sorry,
I haven't.
I waited for that trigger to resolve.
Yeah, I have a Temple of Epiphany.
Okay.
Okay.
That I'm putting into play. I'm gonna scry.
Did you draw a card or make a land?
Yeah, I did.
I'm scrying. That's going to the top.
Sorry, I thought that had all resolved.
Nope, it's all good.
Then I'm going to untap. And I'm going to untap this Toluz.
Oh, I was also gonna nin my guy.
On
so
her end step?
yes.
Okay.
I was gonna nin the guy that was dying.
Oh,
Or getting
that was getting
bounced.
flickered? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna draw. Let's see here. So I'm gonna x equals 5.
Okay. Cool. So you draw 5?
Yep.
All right. Fair enough.
Finally, my stuff. Back in the hands of its rightful owner.
I mean, you always owned it, and you always controlled it.
That's true.
Santa
But
was
I
just
made
holding
a
on to
deal.
it.
I made a deal.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna Kiranos and Tiro that.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
that's
I'm going to... Now we're all done. I'm going to untap?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, your untap stuff's
Wow.
popular, Megan.
It really
end
is.
step?
It's
I mean,
because
your end
it's so nice to everyone. I've only done nice things this game.
That's...
Let's think back.
I'm going to Bright Flame this Rhys.
What? What's happening? I'm just over here looking for
2.
Tron.
I'm going to deal 2 damage to Rhys, and then 2 damage to every creature that shares a color with it.
Rhys! And your son!
Also,
Interesting.
I'm going to cast Coalition Relic,
all right.
which is a mana rock that can charge itself up and send mana into the future.
Yep.
And then I'm going to cast Drake Haven. Whenever I cycle or discard a card, I may pay 1 mana. If I do, I'll make a 2/2 Drake.
Counterspell.
Fair.
No way.
Yep.
No
I
how.
understand.
Someone else.
It's a fair cop. Like infinite Drakes. I am going to attack Maria with Toluz.
Stop!
So here's the deal. I want to maximize commander damage, because otherwise Toluz doesn't get to kill anybody.
I'm at 20, and now I have to take another 4 out.
Why do you keep doing this?
I can't even maze to
No,
help you.
no,
I
you're
would.
doing- This is 5, this is 10,
No.
but you've taken 12
This
from
is
it.
6, and this is 6. That's how
Sure.
I wrote it.
That's true, it is how you wrote
That's
it.
fine.
I've taken 12 damage from your stinky cheese over there.
Toulouse is not stinky.
I agree with that.
Pass the
That's
turn.
Sounds French, though.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put my
I mean that's fair.
double lands
That
over
could
here
mean that Toulouse is a wonderful, warm and buttery croissant.
Oh.
on tap. Search for Escanta trigger. This will stay on top. I'm gonna transform Escanta.
I don't like this. I would just like to
Didn't
say
you
that.
play this in standard?
I'm just saying that in this context, I dislike this.
Okay.
And we should all dislike it.
I mean,
I just think we should all dislike it.
I've disliked it in every format it's ever been seen play in.
They took
So
away my dislike button on YouTube. I don't know how to dislike things anymore.
Oh, it was only the button that was disliking?
It was only it gave me the power.
Interesting. Yeah, I understand. Do I?
Okay.
I don't.
I'm gonna pay 2
This is the stack of Toulouse.
to cast Mind Stone. I'm gonna play an island. I'm gonna cast.
This is bad news.
I have so much mana.
This is the worst news that ever happened.
I thought the worst news that ever happened was getting 2 of your cards interacted with.
Well, that was all right. This is a close third place. Getting 2 of your cards interacted with. That I think that we are minimizing the situation when we talk about it that way.
I'm actually just gonna pass. Go ahead.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
I bet you are.
Yeah.
I make an elf on your end step.
All right. I got you.
Oh, there's already one.
I've
you
got
got one.
Santa. He's back.
Oh,
Past me has
oh,
got you.
oh, oh. On his stick
Yeah,
chair.
because you could only make 1 because I.
All right, let's get some business happening over here. Lotus Veil taps for 3. Pip-Boy's coming back. And Pip-Boy's going on Elf on a Shelf, who's wearing my adventuring gear currently. So that's 2 of the 3 mana. The other,
Did you scoop mob on your upkeep?
oh yeah, thank you. Scoot Mob gets 5 counters.
4
It's
counters.
Scoot.
4 counters. He scoots along. All right, so that's that mana. The other mana I'm going to use to cast Zephyr Boots, which gives my creature flying. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card. I'll top Gaia's Cradle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to put my
7.
7.
Scoop mob.
That counts?
It's a creature.
Oh yeah, you already told me this. In one ear, out the other. Okay, so for 2 of that 7 mana to put the boots on this elf. So I have 5 mana left.
Yep.
Okay, I have a feeling things are gonna start to get bad, but you know what? Play one way. Stoneforge Masterworks going on.
3 mana left.
Basilisk Collar's going on. Okay,
Yep.
that's it. The elf's gonna hit the skies.
You have 1 mana left?
Yes, I do. I don't want to tap either of these things, though. This doesn't tap for mana. I guess I could tap my Windbrisk Heights.
Or Findhorn.
Oh yeah, my Findhorn Elf, thank you. I'll tap my Findhorn Elf then to attach the Bloodforged Battle Axe on
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Look at
That's
this
a lot of stuff on
guy.
that
Look
elf.
at this gentleman. So he doesn't have trample.
It does fly.
He does fly, but you 2 have flyers. So unfortunately, Megan, that means I have
If
to come
you
after
attack
you.
me, I'm gonna make you regret it.
God dang it!
She's not.
Oh, Eric, I am.
If I don't attack you, are you not going to make me regret it?
Yeah. That is a promise.
She's not.
Eric! You're the one who did a dirty deal over here. Don't you want to get around that dirty deal?
It was a pretty dirty.
It was
I'm
a
not
really
offering
dirty
anything.
deal.
I'm just
You
saying
need to-
she's
look,
not.
I'm just saying you need to start fighting your way through these fairies or these spirits.
Yeah, if you attack, I will block.
I
Like, you will
know.
block, but you need to get through them.
God. Megan, I'm so scared of you that
You should be.
You should definitely attack her.
You should not.
I don't know what she can do, but it's definitely not going to be anything that I care about. And by conjunction, you should also not care.
What? What? Okay, what Eric is saying is he doesn't care what happens to your creatures, and so therefore you shouldn't. And that does not sound like advice you should take.
It's very logical.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to see what happens. Megan, I attack you this help.
How much am I taking?
Oh, good question.
You also have a trigger from Pip-Boy.
Pip-Boy trigger is going to untap these 2 lands.
So it should be an
8/6.
8/6, yeah.
Just 8 damage.
All right, I'll take 8.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I was
feel
fully
like-
prepared for you to like flash in something impossible. And
I feel like, so I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to gain 8 life. I did need to gain that 8 as the lowest life total at the table.
and then you make another Bloodforge battle axe. Eric?
Yes, I've got 2 of these now.
All right, new axe.
Okay, you're going to make me another one?
Yes.
Go for it, man. Gosh, what on earth? I'm so scared of so many things that could happen to me. I'll just pass.
All right. I'm going to untap.
Nothing bad happened.
Oh, it's my turn.
Okay.
There were no consequences to your actions.
As
Yeah.
far as you know.
That's what I've learned.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I am going to begin by playing this
It's a good axe.
plains.
Great axe.
I don't recommend going around your local gaming store telling people they have a great axe. They will probably mishear you.
Well, I mean, it depends on whether or not they're barbarian.
All right. Well, first things first, we're going to play this Nahiri the Harbinger.
Ooh. Okay.
Red, white, blue. Sure, blue. That works. I'm going to -2 to exile this elf.
My elf!
Well, do you regret it?
Yeah, I guess
Do you wish to respond to make an additional token with Rhys?
Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, I'll tap Gaia's Cradle to make 4 elves in.
I'm going to venture forth. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a land card. Put that card onto the battlefield and then the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Exile venture forth with 3 time counters on it. So here we go. All right. I will be putting this Desert of the Mindful. This is in suspend with 3 time counters on it. All right. And then I'm going to go to my end step. This will trigger.
No responses this time. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to draw a card.
I'm going to draw.
I'm going to put a land into play.
I'm going to draw.
All right, Rob, go ahead.
I'm going to cycle Baron Moore, now that I drew it. So
Okay.
that is going to trigger Spirit Carrying Your Faith, the Devoted. I'm going to drain all of you for 2. And then I'm going to draw a card from this, and I get another Spirit. I'm going to draw for turn.
It's Spirit Airlines.
That's why it's only a 1/1.
Exactly. Spirit is a real 1/1 airline experience.
Please sponsor
Yeah.
us.
Please?
We will make bigger spirits for you, Spirit Airlines, if you sponsor us.
Spirit Airlines, consider it.
I am going to attack Maria with Toluz.
Stop it!
Look.
Wow, how does it feel?
I'm
Sad.
attacking with a 4-power creature. That's 4 more commander damage. Put you at 20.
20's not 21.
Yes, if I had, it costs a lot of mana for me to shenanigans an extra point of power on Toluz because this Whisper Silk Cloak.
So I'm 1 point of power away from dying to you,
yeah.
Rob?
Yeah, if
Yes.
Toluz hits you
Yeah.
one more time, we'll get a
Hey,
commander
maybe
damage
you should
kill.
be thinking about who you should have been attacking this whole time.
I'm spooked. And just when my 1/1s were doing something.
I'm going to cast Rumor Gatherer, which has Alliance. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, scry 1. If this is the second time this ability has resolved this turn, I will draw a card instead.
Uh-oh.
Coalition Relic removed a counter. That would
Yeah,
have
you
been
have one
one
extra
of my
mana.
win. So I don't need to tap a solid.
There you go.
Just going to hang this out here and hope that I don't get punished for it. Fire Shrieker.
What is this?
Equipped
Cool.
creature has double strike.
Cool.
No.
I want it.
You absolutely could have killed Maria this turn.
Yeah, it costs so much mana. I want to use
Although
my
you
mana
would have
to do
had
things.
Whisper Silk Cloak unequipped for a short amount of time. So.
Yeah, you figured out the puzzle.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, on your end step. One of my fairies is going to die a horrible death. So this is
Wow.
One.
Erick's gonna 20 a fairy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Nin's really doing that fairy a liquid, you know?
Yeah.
I thought you said you were going to wipe that from your memory.
No, she just made it up right now.
I haven't been able to.
I like how many. I just want one of the phrases that I say at some point to make its way into the magic lexicon. It's
Let's
all
not
I
make
ask.
it that one, everybody.
I'm going to shoot this fairy that looks like it's holding 2 crucifixes.
They're supposed to be daggers.
Nope.
They could also be crucifixes.
That fairy's ready for vampires.
How many cards did I say I was drawing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15?
But you had some mana tapped. So I think 13.
You're right, I did have 2 mana
13,
tapped.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
13.
You're drawing 13 cards.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Sicko.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Do you
All
think
right.
one of those 13 cards will help you do something this game?
Wow.
Erick's countered a couple of crucial spells.
Eric's deck is doing a lot.
Okay.
Eric's about to roast you into
I'm
oblivion.
untapping. All right. I think I need something. I need to write on something. 'Cause
Oh, hold on.
I also need to draw for turn.
I've got you, Eric. I'll be right back.
Oh no.
Are we doing the board? Are we bringing out the board?
It's
Yeah,
coming
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right, Eric, here you go.
Okay, so after a quick change of scenery, it is now my main phase, and I have not played a land this turn.
Okay.
So the first thing we need to determine is how much mana I have.
All right, let me know the number. I'll
2, 3, 4,
math
5,
it for
6,
you.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 17 mana right now, and I haven't played a land, so that's going to put me to 18.
18.
18 mana. And I'm going to play an island.
None of these markers work.
Okay. What I need to do is do 31 damage to each of my opponents.
All right. 31.
That's our
is the
target number.
goal. Got it.
Yes. So I have some tools with which I could potentially do this.
Tools. Understood.
Yes. So the tools that I have, the first tool I have is Baral, Chief of Compliance.
Ooh, we've got a
which makes
Baral.
my instants and sorceries cost 1 less mana.
Okay.
The second and third tools I have are basically the same thing. I have
All
a
right.
card called Galvantic Iteration and a card called Twinferno.
Okay.
Both of those cards say the next spell I cast this turn gets doubled.
Okay.
One of them has flashback, so I could potentially do this 3 times to double my next spell.
All right. Got it.
And then my payload card is the card Jaya's Emulating Inferno.
Ooh.
So if we're putting my mana away into certain effects here, we can divide them up such that this Jaya's Emulating Inferno is going to be copied 1, 2, sorry. We're doing all the doubling, so the first doubling spell makes the second doubling spell get doubled, so that would be 2 of them.
Okay.
Then the third doubling spell would then be 4,
Yes.
which means that the Jaya's Emulating Inferno, there would be 5 of them.
Double.
All right, so we have 5.
So we have 5 Jaya's Emulating
Jaya's
Inferno.
Emulating Infernos.
All right. 5.
Yes.
We got five Fernos. Okay. Got it. Yes.
Yeah, so
5.
I gotta pay for all these things.
Yeah. With
so-
your 18 mana.
Yeah, so Baral costs 2,
2.
and then Twinferno costs 1.
1. That's 3.
Galvanic Iteration costs a total of 4
That's
For both
7.
sides?
for both sides, because Baral's gonna make one of them cheaper.
Okay.
So I've got 7 mana left, which means I can Jaya's for...
11 mana left?
You've spent 7.
spent
Oh, I
7.
spent 7, so I have 11 mana. So I can Jaya's for up to 9, and I get 5 of them.
9. Okay. 9 times 5 equals 45.
Which is too much. So I want to keep some mana back, so I have like a counter spell or something. So I'm actually
Okay.
gonna do that X equals. So I have a blue left. Yeah, I'm gonna do this so that I have a blue left. So that means I'm going to cast Baral.
Baral's out.
All right.
I'm going to cast Twinferno.
Twinferno.
Then I'm going to cast Galvanic Iteration.
Galvanic Iteration.
And then cast it a second time.
times 2.
That requires a blue. Yep.
Yep. And then I'm going to cast Jaya's Emulating Inferno.
Inferno.
You're floating 1 mana.
I'm currently floating 1. So that's going to be X equals, this is 5, 6, 7, 8.
So X equals 8.
X equals 8, copied 5 times, or for a total of 5 Jaya's Emulating Infernos, targeting all 3 of you for a total of 40 damage to each of you with a blue mana up.
I respond with Set's Tiger. When it enters the
All right.
battlefield, you gain protection from the color of your choice until end of turn.
All right. I am going to counter target triggered ability.
All right, fair enough.
I also have responses.
All right.
I just wanted to let this respond.
Yep.
Well, you were first in turn order.
That's
following
true.
him, so you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to-
That's true.
I am going to high market, sacrificing Toluz to gain a life.
Yep.
Then these cards all get returned to my hand.
Yep.
Astral Drift, Iganjo, Splendor Mare, and Touch the Spirit Realm. Then I am going to... well,
Bye. I mean, can I do any? I mean, I guess I'm waiting for Rob.
I
Yeah.
can't make enough life, because I can cycle and gain 2 life,
Yep.
and then I can...
See the 34.
I can... I don't have any single cost cycles. Like, I can gain 4...
What do you draw from the cycle?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You just went to -1.
I can put you back at 32. Don't worry.
Megan's not optimistic.
I do kind of have... So then
Yeah,
that,
I might still be at
that
34.
drains you.
Okay, now I'm at 32.
Yep.
And you're at 20.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're at 34.
Yep.
Yep. Then I'm going to cycle Vizier of Tumbling Sands to untap Command Tower.
All right.
And
You have to draw another card.
Yep, that's going to draw me another card. And then I'm going to... Oh, and then I Faith of the Devoted. 36. I can't quite get there.
Did I just take another 2?
Yeah, you did. So did I.
You've taken 40.
I can draw a card with War Room. You never know what it's gonna be.
It's true.
Could be anything.
You should do that.
I'm doing it right now. Here we go. War Room's happening. Can I even pay for it? Who cares? Looking. Beseiju. But what about all these cards in my hand? They're big green monsters. Anyway, come to my college lecture. I teach a course on damage with Infernos and Barals. It's worth -2 credits because you will unlearn things that you previously knew.
I was gonna say, a lot of respect. You're gonna take a math class.
Wow, so we're all
Alas.
dead?
You're all dead. You've been
all
immolated.
Dead.
Wow, the Inferno got us.
Do you know what? I respect this win so much. I told you all as Canta flipping was a problem, and you were like,
Yeah.
no, it's not. And
He
you
tapped
were
it for
right.
mana.
It was a different problem that
It
killed
was
us.
entirely a different problem, yes.
Different problem that killed us.
Oh, wow. What a game. Great decks, Rob.
Yeah.
Great job designing these
Yeah,
decks.
these
These are
sweet.
so fun.
They're very, very cool.
Very good time.
My elves really, they hung around for longer than I thought
Yeah,
they
they
would,
worked
honestly.
really hard.
Everybody, good game, everyone.
have to
Let's
do our-
do the handshake.
Good game.
Good game. Good game.